Air signs, happy Saturday. Welcome to your daily focus tarot. For you today, we have the Four of Pentacles, along with the Sun, the Knight of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles, we'll talk about this one first. This talks about being conservative with your spending, with other things in your life, like your health. It talks about keeping an eye on that and trying to gain that stability, like locking that down in terms of what you're doing and how you're doing it in order to save for a rainy day, in order to have stability. Now we have Strength as a clarifier and Judgment. And Strength, this talks about inner strength. It talks about your ability to overcome your fears, your ability to overcome your weaknesses in terms of, when we're talking about the Four of Pentacles, this would be like overcoming spending recklessly or doing reckless things with your health. Maybe job jumping type of stuff. Anything that you're not taking a good risk assessment on and looking at it from a deeper perspective, that's what this is talking about. You want to use your inner strength to overcome bad habits in terms of like buying material things, in terms of, well, that goes to overspending, in terms of your health, doing risky behaviors, that type of thing. And Judgment, this talks about a new day. It talks about a new beginning, a fresh start, having a start that takes you to a higher place. It takes you to a better place in life. You're leaving behind the stuff that doesn't work for you anymore. You're leaving behind these old habits that don't help you move forward, that hold you back. You might be leaving behind actual physical possessions because they are holding you back. They are dragging you down. There's this thought that the state of a person's home reflects their mental state. So like if you have a home that's like a hoarder house where there's like tons of stuff, it's hard to get around, it's really cluttered, most of the stuff isn't being used or it's not useful anymore, but it's not been taken out to the trash, it's not been cleared out. That reflects the person's state of mind. They're kind of closed off, they're hard to get to, their thinking is not clear and open. It's cluttered. They're not processing the negative thoughts and putting them in their place. They're just sort of letting them sit in their mind, i.e. depression, anxiety, things like that. So with this Judgment and inner strength and the Four of Pentacles, you really want to be mindful of the stuff that you are keeping, the thoughts that you are keeping, the health patterns that you're keeping in your life, your routines. And look at those, take a deep, long look at those so that you can have this renewal. Now the Sun, this is the Fool as a child, reborn. He's come out of the darkness, he's gone through his cycle in the tarot, and he is now reborn. He can have another life. He can have a new cycle, a new start, new beginning. And it's all about that creativity, that growth, that ability to be reborn, right? Prince of Wands, or Knight of Wands. So this talks about coming at things from a different angle. It's an inspired action. It can sometimes be impulsiveness and rebelliousness, but it's more like an action that you're taking because you're trying to follow who you want to be, who you would like to change into. So even if this is rebellious, it's still trying to be on your path. You've looked at things from that different angle. You want this rebirth, so you're getting on your own path and you're taking action. You're taking action towards the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is all about long-term success, long-term stability. He's all about creating this balance, this harmony in his life that allows him to be stable, that allows him to have everything he needs without fighting for it anymore. He's got that leadership, that vision in his life that tells him this is the way to go from this prince to a king. Now the clarifier was the Princess of Pentacles. And this talks about a beginning of a career or a beginning of learning something. It talks about really getting the message and thinking about being self-reliant, learning good financial habits. It can talk about manifesting a financial opportunity for yourself. So really focus on where you want to go, which is this King of Pentacles, this Four of Pentacles, this King of Pentacles. You want this stability. You want this long term. You don't want to be focusing on the negative things. You want to be focusing on what you want to keep in your life. And then just letting go of the stuff that you don't want to have in your life anymore. And that's going to create these opportunities. Pages are sometimes messengers, so you might get a message about this opportunity for growth, about this this ability to move towards long-term stability for yourself. Have a great Saturday. I'll see you tomorrow.